on 60th. Hey, we're on 60th. They've put in these, what you call it? What do you call these plastic things? They got people doing Uber now on 6th Street. Blocking traffic. Emergency vehicles won't be able to pass this direction very easily. This lady almost fell on this curb that they've installed. Got pedicabers here. That's interesting. The pedicabers aren't sure if they're going to be able to come up and down 6 now, but now we can go all the way over here. As you can see, people can go all the way here, right next to drunk traffic, and it's not going to end well. Austin Police Department has claimed that this is their idea. These things, that this is their idea. Now pedicabbers can solicit, not pedicabbers, cabbies and rideshare can solicit people right here, drive right up to you and say, hey, you need a ride, like that guy just did in the yellow van. People can speed down the road here like these motorcycles, trying to look cool. This is now the new drag, the new cruising drag to be seen.
See, the police and the city, they're asking for people to get hit by the cars.
Supposedly, according to Officer Smart and Officer Smart last night, who has arrested me, they're going to, the city created this problem, and it didn't happen with the police. However, the chief of police, Lisa Gray, who come from a mafia town of Cincinnati, where the police are run by the mafia, according to people that live there. Let's see people walking in the street already, walking in traffic, standing in there, fist bumping, but so it's gonna not end well. So the police came over here at a lit lounge, 6 months ago? Was it Soho?
Yeah.
I thought lit, no?
No.
It was Soho next door. Shot 4 people, killed 2, I believe. 3 of the people they shot were indoors. So I guess it's 5 people they shot. So they shot 2 outdoors, I believe. But see, they're frisking people here of color. If you're of color in Austin, you got to get frisked to go in a club. If you're white, you don't. I want to see a white person go in there and see if they get frisked. They have to get frisked in that club, right? But if they go to the white club, they don't. The library.
They don't get frisked.
Yeah, they don't get frisked. We live in a very institutionally racist town. The systems here are racist. Yeah, the police fanned out and started shooting. They just started shooting. They didn't care about the backdrop, and they shot up citizens. They shot a man for the Second Amendment. He owned a gun. They shot him for owning a gun because he's black.
The city's asking people to get hit by opening up the traffic.
Well, what's the point of this crosswalk and all that if this is all blocked off in every direction? There's not very good barricades here. People could drive through here, as you can see. People could definitely drive through here. It's a one-way street, but people can definitely drive through there. People can also drive, push these barricades, all that. She over here? Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Trinity? Yeah. Cool.
She said that she's the one that made the decision, right?
It's like, I'm like, okay.
There was a conference that she did, a press conference, and she said that she made the decision.
To change 6th Street.
Yeah.
It's not going to do well.
Yeah.
People are already cruising. I see people cruising already.
So, they're asking opening up the traffic like this. People can easily get hit.
So supposedly the chief of police is here. We got a bunch of police officers here. Look at all these police officers. What are these guys doing? What's their job?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, they're just standing around.
There's like six.
They're looking at this country bar across the street and the Dizzy Rooster. Oh boy. I don't know what they're looking at. Is there any rank? I don't see any rank on any. Oh, there's sergeant over there. Yeah, sergeant's over there. All right, let's go see the chief. How many people you got to film before you get to the top? Let's find out. Having birthday people at Moonlight tonight, they said. January birthdays. So yeah, we got this. Let me zoom out. Jeez, oh, that's as far as it goes. Dang it. Yeah, we got all these people lined up. All these people. We're trying to figure out what the new system is.
How are the horses gonna go on the sidewalk?
Yeah, horses. We've seen them on the sidewalk. They're gonna attack people.
Oh, they do have horses.
We're gonna go talk to Austin's new chief of police, Lisa Davis from Cincinnati, Ohio. Very corrupt police department, but yeah, you could probably say that about everybody. Hey. That's not her there. Have you seen a picture of her?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. So maybe he's talking about this lady over here. She looks like an assistant chief or something.
That's Henderson right there.
Henderson, is she was the chief of police before?
She was the chief.
The one that tried to talk to us?
Interim chief.
Oh, so he's talking about her. He's not talking about the actual chief. Assistant chief.
I could probably ask her, but like, Lisa Davis.
Sure, go for it. Let's go talk to them. Go talk to the man. Hey, thanks for being out here. How do you feel about is the ambulance going to be able to pass through here well?
Yeah, the ambulance will be able to pass here, and we've got smaller vehicles that we use.
Yeah, the
down here,
little
but
carts.
That's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
I'm looking at it so we can kind of strategize.
Is there going to be more EMS out here now? Because we've had a problem. So I was here the night that Landon Nobles was shot over here, and the EMS actually the police wouldn't open the barricades for EMS. They let them bleed out and die.
So we got a budget amendment to get a downtown area command, so we'll have medics down here with smaller.
There's a ton of empty buildings, just to let you know. Like most of that down there is empty.
Yeah.
Like the old community port, all that. Yeah. There's a lot of opportunities.
We're really working to increase our presence.
Yeah, we need you. I consider that more public safety than people that shoot you in the back.
She's wearing the blue hat.
Yeah.
She's wearing the blue hat.
Oh, is she? All right. Nice to see you again. Yeah, I mean, I just had a federal court today about seizure of work product by APD. So we're waiting on the judge's decision.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just getting tired of it's been like 24 arrests and tickets by APD for filming. Kind of getting tired of that shit. I'm too old for this shit. So yeah. Nice hat. The hat's hilarious. The hat makes it for me though. Hi, you're Lisa Davis. Nice to meet you. I'm Julian Reyes. I'm a member of the press. Anybody that gathers content to produce to the public is a member of the citizen press and is covered by the same laws. We were just coming to look at what's going on here, like with the new redesign. I understand you claim that it was the police department's work that created this safety measure. Is that right? Okay. Because I had Officer Smart. I don't see him last night telling me it's not the police department. You said it was the city. No more block party.
No more block parties.
So the police department is saying the history of the block party in Austin is gone.
Well, we're going to be safer, and yes, it's chaos. It just invites chaos.
How are y'all going to prevent people from jumping the curb on accident?
So this is what all this stuff is temporary.
Okay.
So the city we have to figure out what's going to work to make this permanent.
Okay.
Because if we're calling it an entertainment district,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be the burden of the police department only to manage this.
Right.
So this is about what's going to work best and giving the city an opportunity to we bring the sidewalks out to this spot.
Okay.
So we put potted plants with a big cement on the bottom, so it just gives them an opportunity.
So this brick we're standing on, you know why it's still here?
Yeah, it's historic.
It's
right?
historic. So if we start making changes to history,
Well, this is going to come out here, not here.
okay, it'll come out that way, but not on the brick.
Right.
Okay. And the sidewalks are they historic too?
They may be, but I can't imagine if they would break that up. They probably just add to it. And I think that was some, like, the large flower pots that had the cement in them, that would work. So just to get creative about how you do it.
You're from Cincinnati, right? Okay. So I have a friend from Cincinnati. She told me a little bit about the police department out there. I'm not impressed.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of mafia connections in the police department.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, well, I mean, people that live, they know. So what we've had here, I've produced hundreds of videos of police violence against women, against men, against teenagers, right here on 6th Street, like it's a football game. The downtown area command, they recruit people that are violent, and what happens is, are you familiar with the Stanford effect, the Stanford prison experiment? So what happens is it psychologically changes a person who's given control. It makes them trip out and makes them into sociopaths. It does harm to the officer and the public. So we need to de-escalate. We need some training at de-escalation.
We're not leaving these officers down here like that.
Yeah. Okay.
We're going to get
Moving around. I mean, you got Garibay, this guy right here, the former interim chief, president of the police department. He's been violent. He's actually ghost flared my camera. He's actually put his spotlight on his car into my camera and left it there. Yeah, Thomas Furiel. Yeah, whatever. So there's a lot of filmer oppression out here, a lot of it. I've been arrested many times out here. As soon as I show up, they warrant check me. They put out fake warrants. I've never been convicted of a single crime in 24 cases that APD's put on me. We just had federal court Monday, you may know that, for a Privacy Protection Act. Can't seize our cameras and work product. What are you going to do to change policy and practice of APD so that they stop that before I sue again and before someone gets hurt?
Yeah, so it's about training. I think there has to be more training for the officers that are down here. What does customer service mean? What does procedural justice look like? Those are all things that they need to have. So,
well, the policy's pretty clear already that they're supposed to use the least, and the law, use the least amount of force.
Well, so our force policy, we're going to get trained in. We're going to look at our force policy and get retrained in that. So it's about a lot of training.
Okay. Well, I think the training, to me, when I hear training, because I've been around, I've been following APD since my dog was shot. I don't know if you know, by police in the back. Some back shooting cops out here. But when I hear training and I hear about Joyce Johnson Consulting, which they do not represent the public, they actually told me that my people weren't here first. They said that we immigrated. So this is indigenous land. We were here before anybody was here, before any Europeans were here. We didn't immigrate here. So she's got a PhD, but she doesn't know shit. Like, what they're doing is they're selling out the black community, brown community, to police oppression. What we need is de-escalation, and we need accountability and transparency. This is transparency. Until y'all live stream your body cams, this is all we got. Okay? So as far as accountability, there's zero accountability in Austin. The cops are shot, Landon Nobles in the back got away with it. What they get is they get defended by the city. They get lawyers by the city to go against justice. So we got equity departments, we've got all this training and all these terms because they don't mean shit because it's all gentrification. It's weed and seed. What I see is severe racism, and not just institutional, but personal racism from skinhead cops all over the place. White skinhead cops against people of color. And I've been filming down here for 13 years. I have plenty of video to corroborate that. Rarely do you see a white person get beat up or arrested. Rarely. And it's not because people of color are worse than white people. It's because we're targeted, because we're allowing this. And a fish rots from the head. So the chiefs of police, Chacon, Manley, Acevedo, they're dirtbag scum. And I'm hoping we got something better than you. And we will have a dialogue, but it's going to be based on respect, and it's going to start from you. I'm not going to put forth respect first. Y'all are going to give me respect. All of us respect.
Well, respect is a two-way street, but as a police officer, I will always give you respect.
Okay.
But as Lisa, I hope that we can form a relationship that goes beyond that. We can get past this and move forward, and we're doing good things together. Where it's teaching officers that no, you can't. People have a right to kill. People have rights that are constitutionally protected.
Or the right to freely assemble. So when they tell people they got to go home, that's an illegal thing. They're basically threatening force on people.
Yeah, unless there's like a public safety, crowds turning bad.
But that's an officer's imagination a lot of times, perceived.
What I'm seeing here, though, this is the corner that I need to worry about.
Yeah.
Is the crowd. Right here
Trinity.
at this intersection.
Uh-huh.
So I need to manage this crowd that's right here, get stanchions up to get people queued in line. So that's gonna be my biggest.
Why are the officers in the middle of the street in harm's way?
So the traffic, we stop the traffic.
Oh, we stopped the traffic, just checking. But things are going to change.
What's that?
Things are going to be fluid while we're figuring it out. I figured that. I'm worried. I'll tell you what, my number one concern, other than the police shooting people, like you heard about Soho, like 6 months ago, they shot like 4 people. 3 of them were inside the club in the backdrop. And that was okay. No accountability. This is what I'm talking about. I've seen zero accountability in Austin. But what I'm really worried about for traffic, you know about the art shelter, right? You know how many drive-by shootings have been over there? People drive-by shoot at the homeless. What do you think is going to happen here? How are you going to prevent this? There's no way to prevent it. So by opening it up, we open up everyone here to be a target. And we also got rid of a tradition of a block party.
You've also had in this crowd someone shoot 16, 17 people.
I think down at Voodoo Lounge,
crowd.
yeah. I think way
so
down there, yeah.
When you block off, that opportunity is still there, even more so.
Yeah. Well, what you do is you bunch people up. So tomorrow night's gonna be more people. And what happens if we all bunch up together, we're gonna bump. And if we were drinking, we're gonna, oh, you disrespected me. That's what's causing fights. But the police presence causes violence.
Yeah.
Y'all's presence puts people because we're drinking.
Yeah. So
And it goes up. We go into our reptilian brain,
What
right?
I think is going to happen from this, I think we're going to see incidents, abuses of force, and officer injuries go down. They're
Okay.
gonna plummet from this.
Officer injuries from beating people up. Is that what you're worried about?
Officers get hurt here all
When
the
they're beating
time.
people up, I see them. They scratch themselves.
Well,
We
they
film
get-
it.
but they get injured.
These cops are soft. Your cops are soft as hell. If they beat you up and they scratch themselves, they'll try to get you for all. I've been threatened with felony assault twice when officers were assaulting me.
Yeah,
They said you touched my hand while I was
Yeah, that's not a charge.
but it's no, it is true because I've already faced it twice in a grand jury.
No, I believe you.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's not a charge. They should not be charging.
Well, that's what's going on. So the resisting arrest charge, in the policy, they have to arrest you for using force. So the only charge a lot of people are getting is resisting arrest, and there's no underlying arrest.
Go this way. Yeah.
But there's no underlying cause. So these are the things that have been a pattern in
But we'll talk.
practice.
I mean, we'll meet up and talk.
I'm with the Challenger. I'm Julian Reyes. Everyone knows who I am. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm the one that's going to litigate the most. Like I said, I've never lost a single case because they were ridiculous cases. You know, just police retaliation for filming. That's not constitutional. All right, we'll see you later.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we'll be watching all the time. She didn't want to talk anymore. So she says that the people of color here, there's ATX street fights. People of color here, some of these white people are the problem right here in this area.
She's the new chief.
Yeah. See how the cops looking? You see the undercover over there?
Very uncomfortable.
See the yeah, she's uncomfortable. Because she's not going to bullshit me.
Yeah.
She comes from mafia. We all know that.
Yeah. And the other police officers, they didn't like
Corrupt.
you like right there.
I know they didn't want me talking to her, but you know what are you going to do? You're in our street. That's the main question. Are these the people's streets the people run the city of Austin and the United States of America, or does the police state now own us? Are we
the
now
people's
slaves to
streets.
the police
It's our
state or
streets.
not? That's the only question I want to know. Who's boss of who?
Yeah.
We can start right there. All that other stuff is bullshit. So we got officers in the
She
middle of
said
the
out of her
street.
mouth that the police made the decision.
The police made a decision, so that means Smart lied. He didn't know what he's talking about. Where's Smart? Your chain of command told you you're a liar.
Yeah.
So cops lie for a living? That cop was lying. She was lying for a living. She comes from a corrupt police department. But she knows now. She's talking to the skinhead cop right there. I recognize him, but I don't know his name.
Came up with this decision.
Yeah.
Made this decision.
She's new.
She's over there with the hat. Over there.
APD is doomed. She hates me. That's what someone says. APD's doomed. They got a woman in the middle of the street there. Who's that? Who's this woman?
She's with them.
She's looking for something. She's getting the
Probably
cops.
with them.
Is she with them? I didn't see her earlier. She went to them for help. Oh my God, there's so many people of color over here. Uh-oh. Here come the horses. Look, they're going to run horses on people. I thought this was a sidewalk.
You're going to get trapped.
Why is it so zoomed in? Damn it.
It's not going to go well at all. How does it put barricades right there?
Ooh, it smells bad.
They're going to trap it.
Guy fist bumped him.
We already have a gate.
Guy fist bumped him while he was holding his whip. Ooh, the weed's strong over here. The smell of burning weed. So I guess she is with them. Who's this clown? Look, there are a couple of tag-along clowns. Who are these people? Who are they? Probably with Joyce Johnson Consulting. Yeah. They're going off with one of
Like our cameras.
the lieutenants or something.
Like our cameras, basically.
They're smart. Excuse me, y'all. Come down here. The cops are gonna come down here. They're gonna mess with people. They're gonna run horses on people. They're calling this a public sidewalk now. They're saying this is a sidewalk all the way out in the street, but they're gonna run people off the sidewalk now. Just more excuse.
Police on horses, they're going to trample somebody. They're going to get someone's going to
Where's the thickness over here, right? You see where the crowd is thick here? That's where they're going to hurt people the most, because you can't get out of the way fast enough. They won't slow down their horses to make it safe for people, so they're just going to run their horses. I'm getting back up here. So the cops have the gates open here. You have to lift it up to make a gate out of this fence. They got it open so they can jump out and hurt somebody. So that's what they're going to have to do to get from there to there, because they can't jump over. Oh, it looks like someone fell. Oh, there's some water. That's what it is. People are forced into this dirty ass water by the horses. People are already talking about pushing
Mr. Davis needs to
horses.
explain that. Can you explain this, Mr. Davis? Horses going through sidewalks and stuff. You think that's safe for people, for horses to go through?
I mean, she's obviously going to make an excuse for everything and say that. So training means money.
Yeah.
And overtime for cops.
Yeah.
It doesn't get anything done if there's not accountability.
Right.
And she's not going to have any accountability because she's licking boots.
Yeah.
She's a bootlicker. We got a lot of assistant chiefs, lieutenants, and brass out here. A lot of them. You can tell by their uniforms, they're like all, they're just different. Why use horses on the sidewalk? Because they can, because they're trained to. There goes Assistant Jusula. Hey, Jusula!
Jusula.
I'll see you in court anytime, buddy. I beat his ass in court. He tried to say that I wasn't on the sidewalk when I was on the side. He had me arrested for being on the sidewalk.
The guy was like, yeah, he arrested you on the sidewalk.
He had me arrested on the sidewalk, for not being on the sidewalk. And he doesn't know the driveway is part of the sidewalk. He said I was on the roadway, but I was never in the roadway. He lied. He lied, and the officers perjured themselves. The officers in Austin have been perjuring themselves on my court, on my cases. In federal court, we had Officer Alas perjure himself in federal court. They're looking at the halo cameras there, pointing at the halo cameras and stuff.
She was the interim chief, Anderson, and now it's Lisa Davis.
So how come they didn't give her the job? Where's Jusula gone? He needs the whole police, all the horses there. They're going to run the horses on the other side now? Equal opportunity. Look at bullshit Garibay with this bullshit cowboy hat. You're a pretty cowgirl.
Garibay.
Punk ass. That guy's assaulted so many people. He's so violent. At one point, he shaved all his facial hair off, shaved off his eyebrows and everything, like a Pink Floyd movie. The guy's unstable. What are they doing? They're trying to straighten up the barricade from horseback. That didn't work so well, leaning over.
It's not going to go well. This is not going to go well at all. It's not.
Then we got a female sergeant here. She got promoted. Look at that big old smile. She got promoted up. She's in DTAC now. Oh, there we go. Beating somebody up. They're beating them up. They're beating them up. So Austin police are over here beating up a couple men, roughing them up, roughing up a couple Hispanic men. Jusula's here to make sure that there's Perez shoving some dude just for trying to walk by and get clear. Just shoving him, that's an assault. Lots of assaults just happened here. And Lisa Davis is right here. Uh-oh, woman fell down on the barricade, on the curb. She's falling down in front of Lisa Davis. They're coming in. There's nowhere to film in there. They'll come at you. You have to be out here outside the barricade. Lisa, Miss Davis, Perez just shoved some guy for just trying to pass through. That's an assault. That's what I'm talking about.
Julian, just stay back.
I am back. You stay back. You stay back away from me. I'll be filming. See what I'm talking about? They're always trying to bully me. They all know me by name, and then they say they don't know who I am in court, which is a lie. I got several of your officers on perjury charges already. Upcoming. I gotta stay back, supposedly. Excuse me. I'm on the sidewalk. They're gonna come after me, probably. Even though they were going after people on the sidewalk. Whatever. Where can you be pressed out here and be safe? Where can you be pressed without police suppression? Ridiculous. So how many cops? That's how weak they are. They gotta send 20 cops in for 2 people. It shows how weak and scared they are, and their training's not working. One man, one ranger, one riot. You heard that? One ranger, one riot.
Biden said free speech is at stake.
Yeah, free speech is at stake. People in the street, no problem. Lots of people in the street, but I wanted to get out of the street so I didn't give them an excuse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10 cops just walked that way. Oh, we got the narc guy here. He's narking me. We got the narc guy.
Go after you.
We got the narc over here. He's. I think they're just being crunk. I think it's okay. So, man.
All them police officers for just 2 people, right?
Yeah, for 2 guys.
17.
They had to
20
rough them up.
How many officers? 17, 20.
How would you like it if cops beat you up on a sidewalk or ran you over by a horse on the sidewalk? Observers?
They're observing her.
Get that cop dick out of your mouth! You too. Keep it up. Keep it up. So the road's blocked. There's actually no reason you can't use crosswalks. The road's blocked. Cops are in the middle of the street. Road's blocked. People are using the crosswalks, but if they go anywhere else, they might be a target.
Let me get on the
What's
mic.
up, man?
What y'all talking about?
Talking about police horses on the sidewalk. This is now the sidewalk.
Okay, let me tell you about police forces on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So police forces on the sidewalk.
Horses.
Horses?
Yeah, they're running the horses on people, pushing people, whipping them with a riding crop, shoving people.
Don't push me. Don't push me.
Yeah, I'm done here. I'm done with that interview.
Yeah.
So let's go see what's got going on over here. So they're telling us black man he can't be over here. Hey, you can film them. See how this works. I'm on the sidewalk filming from the sidewalk, even though the streets are closed, open to pedestrian traffic. I'm making sure that they have their space and see how long it takes them to block me or tell me I can't do nothing. Move the subject. They're taking pictures of the guy's face because they use force. Oh, he's got a big old shiner on his eye where they beat him up. Big old swollen eye. Ah, shit, dude. APD, look, they busted his face pretty bad. His eye swollen. Yeah, they punched him, put him on his stomach, and we kept beating him up, both of them. Go ahead. So is he going to get medical? No, he's going into a police car and he's not getting medical. They're supposed to do medical on the scene on response to resistance according to APD policy, which you can download their general orders policy in PDF form on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, on the internet. Anyways, there he is. He's in handcuffs. He's in a police car. They took pictures, but no medical. So that's not proper. There's Perez assaulted the black man for trying to walk by. Not even walk through, but walk away and walk by just to get pedestrian traffic by, party traffic. Where do we have some rank? Hi, Sergeant. Have we met before?
No, and I'm sorry, we're in the middle of an investigation.
Okay. That man didn't get EMS after response to resistance. He's got a big old swollen eye.
We'll get him taken care of.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure he got carrot. There's a big old, don't step in the poop. There's a big old thing of poop right there. They're in an investigation. They're not really in an investigation. They're waiting on some halo or something. They're not really doing any of that. But cops lie. Even the ones that smile, even the pretty ones, even the handsome ones, even the ones with roses, they all lie. Hey! Party on, y'all. Be safe. Oh, nice. Good.
We love 6th Street. We hate the barriers.
Yeah.
Fuck the street. Fuck the street. Fuck the
Yeah.
Fuck the street. Fuck the horse.
You see all his horse shit right there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, stay away from the cops. They're vicious. Yeah. No, we got another incident. More cops coming in. Female, they got a female here. 2 female. That girl's just talking. They grabbed her up. They're shoving that dude. They're being live streamed by several people. They got this female under arrest. The female sergeant's involved. This officer's yelling at her, shoving her. Not sure what his name is. Coming after her again.
Badge fucking number!
Be careful over there. Going after this woman. Women are not safe, even with women sergeants and women chiefs on 6th Street. The press has her. Steroid cups got her.
She just hit me for no reason.
Gotta go find your stuff.
You just hit me in my mouth. I walk.
They told her she couldn't film and talk. Again, it's free speech.
What are you streaming on? YouTube?
You?
What's your YouTube channel?
Lizzardo, Giganticus. There's like 700 videos. Huh?
Adriana Leon Cakes.
Nice to meet you. I filmed the police interactions for 13 years now. Yeah.
Only in Austin?
Not just Austin, but mostly Austin. Women are not safe. You know, we got a new female police chief, Lisa Davis. I talked to her earlier. Women are not safe. There's a police sergeant here smiling all the time. It doesn't matter. Women aren't safe. The cops are shoving them. Like that lady was sitting talking from the sidewalk while filming. First Amendment protected speech. And Lisa Davis said they get them trained on that. You can talk. If we can't talk, we don't live in a free country. Yeah. Yeah.
You'd think it'd be better, it's not.
Yeah. Anytime you want to film.
Even after Monday, it won't be better.
I think it's just going to be more of the same, but worse. Yeah.
TikTok's getting banned. We can't talk freely.
I'm apolitical, I guess you would say. Yeah. Anytime you're down here filming, hit me up. We'll come film together. We'll surround the. We got better scene.
We're getting an Uber.
Yeah, the chief of police is down here. She's wearing a hat, the cop hat. Yeah, you can interview her. I interviewed her earlier. She's willing to lie. She comes from Cincinnati, a place where the police are owned by the mafia.
I'm from Detroit.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Here's my card.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Are you here in Austin? Okay, cool. Well, let's film.
Okay, they're going. We gotta
We got a lot of live streamers down here. I'm recording police activities. That's what I've been doing for a long time.
Police activities?
Yeah, when they beat people up, whatever they do, it's our right to film. And they need to be watched.
I love that.
We got the police chief down here. She's female, Lisa Davis. She's from a white lady from Cincinnati, a corrupt police department.
This is your job.
It's my job. And I've been down here talking to her earlier, and she said that everything's going to change. We're not going to have all this police violence. And she sit there and watch police violence tonight. She says they're going to retrain them. You know what that means? Money. They're going to get paid more money. That's all that means. They're very violent on 6th Street. Yeah, they put her in another... because she was arguing with another lady, and maybe they shoved each other some, and the cops came and roughed them up. But they rough up everybody. If you're standing around, they rough you up. You gotta shoving. If we can't shove people, it's assault.
Yeah.
They can't assault people. But
They can hear you on the camera.
yeah, good.
It smell like doodle.
They do. Yeah, we're shit.
They got a big old pile in Mill Street. It's the horses, yeah. Y'all be safe, all right? Watch out for these cops. There's a lot of bad cops out here. This female sergeant still knows nothing going on. How many people are they going to arrest tonight? Beat up in the new APD department. Can't get this officer's name that was shoving that woman. Oh, he turned around. Dang it. I mean, there's different ways you can do the same job, but a big steroid cop doesn't need to be spitting there. He doesn't need to be shoving on women. Looks like he's coming to me, so I'll come over here. Gonna come front and center. This cop right here. What's your name?
You know my name, Julian.
Oh, Griffin. You're the man. How are they keeping you out here, man? I just filmed you attacking that woman. Why are you still out here, man? It's not funny, Donovan. It's not funny.
Oh no, I don't like my love is wrong.
I mean, shoving women is not cool. Steroid cops shouldn't be doing that shit. It's wrong. I'm watching you too now. Shoving women's not cool. I don't do it. I don't expect the cops to do it. I'm in the same crowds and more. I've been on the streets and all sorts of stuff. You don't see me shoving women. I've been through everything. This guy's unarrested finally. Yay, he's unarrested.
Hey man.
That's good.
Hey man, if you're trying to document APD,
Yeah.
let them know.
Yeah.
Let them know they keep it a buck, man.
They what?
APD keeps it 100, man. All these officers right here taking care of business. And
Yeah, shoving little women. I got a video assaulting people. Yeah. Fuck the police. If they're gonna break the law, no, y'all can stay right here. Yeah. They murdered a man. They shot a black man in the back right there. Landon Nobles, look that up. I was here that night. Back shooters. Murderers. Man, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. What are you talking about? I've been here longer than you, punk. Where you been? Hey, your mom's waiting for you in the basement there, guys. Yeah. Thanks. I filmed you getting beat up. You'll appreciate me more. I filmed you getting beat up. If you want money, sue them. I know. You want to arrest me again, Washington? Am I too close to you? Okay. All right. FTP all day. FTP all day. All right. Good night, ladies. So people that get beat up by cops, there's a power dynamic, and there's a sociological thing called the Stanford Prison Experiment. There's Cass, he's a bad cop. Stanford Prison. Who's this guy? Where'd he come from? Cops are arresting women, shoving women. We got Griffin over here shoving women. Remember the dog shooter?
Oh, yeah.
The one that shot Cisco? He just shoved some woman, was screaming at her in her face right in my camera. And then he walked away and the lieutenant over there is covering his ass. He was laughing.
They're yelling at you?
Donovan was laughing. He thought that was funny. And then these two guys that got unarrested for getting in a fight and getting beat up by cops, they were mad at me because they're worshiping the police authority under the prison experiments, under the psychological stuff. So they're like, oh, thank you, officer, for letting me go. But when they were beating them up, they weren't thanking them. Thank you for beating me up. Yeah, exactly. Hog tying me or whatever.
Donovan was laughing too?
Yeah, Lieutenant, I think it's Lieutenant Donovan. Could be, yeah, it's probably Lieutenant. I don't know. But these cops are insane. So these women are unarrested. But the cops that assaulted people are not arrested. That's the problem. So if you shove somebody, if you have an argument with somebody, you get arrested.
Looking at me.
Griffin? He's a dirty ass cop, man. Dirty ass cop shooting a dog. What kind of sociopath shoots someone's dog? Disgusting.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Disgusting. Nothing stinks worse than a fat steroid methed out cop in
There
polyester.
they go, right here.
Nothing stinks worse. You got that dog shooter down here shoving women right on my video, screaming at women. You need to get that sociopath Griffin out of here. I know it doesn't matter to you. That's why you're not accountable, you shitbag. Fuck.
They don't hold themselves accountable.
So tired of this fucking word accountability, and they don't believe in it.
It's just a word. They don't really mean it.
All bad cops know justice. Hurts their feelings now, huh?
You're getting there.
If y'all are gonna shove people and ignore sociopaths like Griffin and keep them on the street, dog shooting sociopaths, beating up and raping women and all the other shit APD does, then we don't fucking need you here.
They use the word.
In Texas, they don't shove women. Pieces of shit. Fuck.
What's going on over there?
I don't know. Getting me mad. They're probably just going to move the barricades. I don't see nothing going on. Oh, they're gonna stand in the middle of the street. They're gonna stand in the middle of the street and with traffic. That's what I'm saying.
Right? Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. They're putting the officers at risk. Before they didn't have
She said
traffic they had to worry about. They could just walk across the street. Now they got to contend with traffic.
Vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not helping officer safety.
She's saying, "Oh, keep officers safe and people
Yeah,
safe."
so the
Opening up the streets.
officer injuries, when they beat you up and they scratch themselves, that's an injury. It's such a bunch of
So opening
bullshit.
up the streets, keep people safe.
Such a bunch of bullshit. Look at this police tape shit everywhere. Look at this PFAS, forever chemical shit here. Forever chemicals. Just trash. The police create more trash. The police are trash. It's a waste of taxpayer dollars to have a law enforcement unit out here that predates upon weaker people. They predate, that we give them weapons and training and ignore if they don't have a good steroid monitoring program. We ignore all the drug use, put them on psych meds, and these psyched out steroid cops are out here beating up on people with the training that they tell them to do it.
It's a trial run.
Huh?
This is just a trial
I know, it's
run.
just, that's what I said. I said it's gonna move, like it's not gonna work. The dump trucks for a trial, everything's a trial, but really it's about what the people want. Do the people want a block party, or are we controlled by the police?
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of wills.
Yeah.
Like will of the power to the people, will of the people.
So she's basically saying opening up the streets to vehicular traffic
Vehicular.
keeps people safe.
Yeah, it keeps us safe.
How is it keeping people safe?
It doesn't keep us
There's going to be
safe.
a car coming.
There's no reason to do it. What is the reason? I really didn't understand what the reasoning is to do it. Why?
What happened in New Orleans?
How does this help that?
Yeah.
I don't see that. I still don't get a why. It's just they wanted to do something. They did it. They're just showing it. It's a power move. The police are showing us that they run the streets.
So like, I'm walking right here. Here comes the car. How are people gonna
I don't know. All I know is the violence I saw tonight with the chief here makes me sick.
This does not keep people safe.
The assaultive violence that I saw here, aggravated assaults that I saw here by police, while the police chief is down here, makes me sick. Because we're supposed to have a new, they always they always blow smoke up your ass. They always tell you, shoot rainbows out their ass. They always tell you how great it's going to be, how perfect it's going to be. And here they are laughing about all the assaults they did. They're just standing in the middle of the road laughing, just hamming it up. That's great. But at least those women were unarrested.
They're filming too.
Yeah, there's a lot of filming. That guy's filming, she's filming. I got her card. Adriana Lee. I think I met her before, maybe. It's cool.
I was going to say too to her, like, how is opening the streets for vehicles keeping people safe? Like, I'm walking right here, and here comes a car, like,
Oh, he's a ride share. He's trying to pick people up. So now the ride shares are going to block up the road. They don't have any rules about that. There's a pedicabber on the road. But see, there's this bike lane, but it ends right there. So like the pedicabbers were saying they could come up and down 6th Street, but no, because there's a scooter can go down the road, a bicycle, skateboard, different things, bicycle. I said that. But this pedicabber would have to end here and couldn't go in on the other side because it's blocked. There's a curb here. I don't know if y'all can see that. This is where that woman fell earlier during the police pushing everybody. She fell down right here in front of the cops.
This is not going to work. None of this is going to work.
Yeah, I mean, so she's saying that those are temporary. They put those devices down in the asphalt temporarily, but they're bolted down in there. It changed the structure of the asphalt. They'll have to fill the hole, but because of the heat of the summer and the cold, it's gonna crack up. They compromise the asphalt. The whole road will have to probably be redone.
Yeah.
You know, which for Austin roads, this road's not that bad. It's got some bumpy parts, but that's the historic brick that they can't remove.
We're keeping the police safe and everybody's safe. And
See that truck's just stopped there. Like people are just stopping. Like there's only 3 lanes here.
It's gonna get bad. Watch.
And there's enough. They're gonna block it down to 1 lane with all the all the ride shares. That's what I mean. Ride share. Pedicabbers, they still can't come on 6th Street. They can't pick up riders, which they're just gonna have to get used to being up a little bit further. But they also, yeah, they're laughing about it. They're having a. So let's go film them. Go film them laughing. Oh, see, they're walking against the light right there.
Hearing a car coming. We got that. How is it keeping people safe?
Right in front of the cops, those people just walked through the light, and the cops didn't do anything. What happens if I walk across there? Exactly. Get arrested for a ticket. Hey, the cops are really cool. They beat me up and arrested me. They're really cool. Stop. It's like, stop. Yeah, they were because the cop unarrested them and buddy boyed them. That's that Stanford prison experiment. That's psychological. They got played.
Yeah, they got played by the police.
They got played.
They're leaving now?
See them. They're going to go do their barricades now that we're over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 9 cops here, I believe. This guy is walking wherever. Bad cop Griffin shot Cisco. Look at that up. Look that up online. He shot a man's dog in the wrong. He went to the wrong address. When we interviewed him on our live stream the other 2-3 weeks ago, he said he didn't do it. Yeah, he was at the right address, and we don't know what. So all the news. I talked to Michael Paxton, the owner of Cisco, after my dog was shot. I met with him, and he said that he was definitely at the wrong address, and he was devastated. So he's a dumb steroids cop. Dumb steroids cop.
This is a trial run.
Something smells. Smells like pork and polyester to
This
me.
trial run's not going to work. None of it's going to work. None of it.
No, they don't care. They're just gonna get paid. Buy more roids. So there's some people of color standing across the street, hanging out, smoking cigarettes, and the cops have been staring at them for a while. They want to go after them. They want to find any reason to go and beat some heads in. But hey, they're not racist. Why would you call that racist?
He's yawning. Tired?
Tired, Perez, after
Perez
shoving
tired.
that dude. He shoved a black man who was trying to get by and get out of the police scrum, and he shoved him. And then, what's his face? Griffin grabbed this little woman about your size and was shoving her back towards me, yelling at her and shoving her. And he's like way too big to be. He shouldn't be doing that stuff. Doesn't know his own strength because he's all hopped, jacked. These cops are jacked up.
Griffin beat up women. He does.
Yeah.
He beats up on women
Yeah, he shoots dogs. I mean,
and shoots dogs.
clearly a sociopath, but he's
He
still
shoots
on the
dogs,
force.
too.
He's still on the force.
They allow criminal cops on the force.
Shame. There goes the female sergeant that watched cops beating up on women over there.
You hear these APD saying, we're all about accountability, transparency. They're just words. They don't really,
Worse. Let's go walk around.
they don't mean anything. They don't mean nothing.
Those guys are roughing up, like playing. Girls grabbing the guy's hair. They're just playing, but like they're right next to the cops. It don't matter. The cops' perception is all that matters. They perceive a threat and they eliminate it. That's what Chris Taylor said when he shot Michael Ramos. Shot and blew his brains out. Right here is where Landon Nobles was shot in the back 3 times by Officer Ellis, I believe. I forget which officer it was, but yeah, look it up. I was here that night. I saw him die right here in the middle of the street. Shot in the back 3 times. Yes, he was a black man, and yes, the police got hammered in civil trial. $67 million jury award that got appealed down later, but it was the largest in U.S. history. So this car is going the wrong direction on this one-way street, but that car is facing the wrong way too. Like they just ignore that car going there. Oh, that is the right way. Never mind. I'm sorry. So that van's going the wrong way. I'm confused. Yeah, the van's going the wrong way. Going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Stupid ass cops trying to talk shit to me, telling me how great things are, and then they do violence right in front of me.
Right?
That two-faced bullshit ain't gonna work on me.
Yeah.
I've been around too long. I knew that she was lying. I let her lie.
She was lying.
I'll get her on the stand any day because she lies. I'll own her in court. She wants to go and lie under oath. How many arrest affidavits do you think she lied on?
A lot. I bet a lot. A lot of
How many people of color do you think she put in prison for life while she went home to her kids? Exactly. Exactly. These cops are scum.
And their accountability talk and transparency talk is a bunch of bullcrap.
The daily things that a cop does makes them worse than any criminal that they arrest. Not to mention the constitutional violations that they have to make, that they decide to make to charge people. Like warrantless searches, fake probable cause, fake affidavits like you've seen so many times on mine, where they lie on a sworn affidavit.
Yeah. And then, you know, when they go to court, they raise their right hand, and there's
What do they say?
anybody that goes to court, and especially police officers, on the stand, but when they go sit down on the stand, you're supposed to raise your right hand and say,
But they were hating
you will tell the truth and nothing but the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
There's those girls that were arrested.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so then what did you see Monday with Officer Alas on the
He
federal
was lying
witness
on the
stand? He lied. He admitted to lying.
He
admitted to lying on the probable cause affidavit for my arrest.
They let him lie.
They let him lie.
These judges,
The lawyers, the judge,
the judges,
everybody
the
let him
lawyers,
lie.
Yeah.
And Lieutenant Misi was there. He saw him lie. Did he charge him? Are they law enforcement or not?
Yeah, right? Yeah.
We only enforce laws. Do you enforce laws or not?
They didn't enforce it.
Oh, unless it's a cop. Then they're above the law? That's what I'm saying.
They should
Zero
not.
accountability.
Yeah,
Zero.
zero, yeah.
Zero.
These lawyers and judges they're at fault. They're to blame. I blame them too.
Yeah, it's a sick, fucked up system, and it's got to come down.
Yeah.
The whole system has to come down. Look at this. This is all it says. Austin police suck. Somebody wrote that.
Police suck. Yeah.
Art happens.
You
You can't stop art.
I was talking because the streets are all messed up and stuff.
Yeah. It's just more tripping hazards on 6, you know? Like, more people falling. I see people fall down because they're wearing those big shoes and they can't really handle this rough terrain of bricks and different things. But, like, it's only going to get worse with curbs and plastic dealies and barricades. So you trip over the foot of the barricade. I saw people tripping over the foot.
Yeah.
So it's not the barricade. You see the barricade, but you don't see the foot.
of it, the foot, yeah.
So they need to be, white is a very bright, high contrast color, but maybe they need to make them striped red and orange, you know, like it's a caution.
People can see.
Yeah, something. Maybe they should put like an LED light on it so people can see. But like, if you're in a crowd and someone's in front of you, you're not going to see.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck APD.
Yeah, fuck APD. Yeah, even the streets know that.
The streets know that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Chief of police.
And then, like, if we were,
Chief of police, my ass.
like, we go to court, and if we have to say the truth, because if we perjure ourselves, we'll be held.
Yeah, we'll go to jail.
We'll be held for perjury.
If I would have perjured myself, I would have gone to federal prison. That cop perjured himself, nothing happens.
Yeah.
Because there's bias towards the cops. The judge is not supposed to have bias. Law
how it
enforcement's
works
not supposed to have bias either.
Yeah. Is that how it works in America?
That's how it works. Is it a free country or a fake country? Which is it? Those are the black Israelites. Uh-oh. Guess we gotta go that way? Yeah. Assaultive behavior too. So we can't shove cops, but cops can shove a woman or a black man, anybody. They can do that on video tonight. That's okay. That's assaultive behavior. That's a felony. If there's injury, that's a felony. But the fact that they have weapons on them makes them more dangerous than an average person. So that's aggravated assault. She makes me sick. She watched those cops abusing people and was talking shit to me about how they're going to change. Change starts with you, Lisa. You got to pull Perez to the side. Say, did you shove that black man? Pull Griffin to the side. Say, did you shove that woman? Let me see your body cam. We're reviewing your body cam right now. They don't do that because they're not trying for accountability or transparency. Just another cop dick sucking party. That's all it is. Everyone's licking the boots, whatever. Making me sick.
They get hurt.
I hate to see women shoved and beat up. I hate to see people of color shot, beat up, shoved.
Lisa Davis is like, oh, the officers, they get hurt too.
Hola.
Hola.
She was, you hear what she said?
Huh?
She's like, the police officers, they get hurt too.
They don't get hurt.
No, they don't.
I've never seen an officer get hurt unless he was beating somebody up and hurt himself while assaulting somebody.
Yeah.
He wasn't assaulted by the person. He hit the guy so hard he scratched himself or, whatever, bruised his knuckles. Nah, she's not used to being questioned because nobody's questioned her. Nobody questions the police. Nobody questions the police. We all give them a free pass because
Saturday and Sunday.
Because of the Stanford prison experiment, because of the Stanford effect. People
you told
relegate
her about that.
themselves.
You told her about that.
Yeah, people relegate themselves. She knows. She's been around.
Yeah.
If she doesn't know, I wanted to educate her. It's one of those things. You should know if you're in law enforcement. You should know the psychological impacts of what you're doing on both the officers and the public, on both the oppressor and the victim.
Yeah.
Their psychological impacts in the name
police
of
officers, they know.
Yeah, they know because they feel it, they see it, they live it, they see the power that they feel when they put their weapons on and can tell anybody to do whatever or else.
Right.
Like
I bet, like, if she sees like Perez and all them push, all these other police officers push someone, she's not gonna do nothing. She's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
She's not gonna tell the.
I mean, we saw people get beat up by the cops that still had shiners and stuff from getting beat up by the cops.
Yeah.
And I saw it. They were sucking up to the cops and trying to attack me, telling me I shouldn't film, that I need to move on. And I didn't move on because I don't have to move on.
Yeah, you don't have.
But
to
they
move on.
approached me on the sidewalk from the street,
That's what the police
and the
do.
cops didn't defend my right to film.
That's what the police do. They act like they're buddy to those guys.
Yeah, to those guys, and then they turn people.
They turn people against you.
They turn people against.
And they enjoy that.
Yeah,
Security guards.
it's propaganda. That's pollution, pollution against city, state, and federal law.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. With all these securities right here, they don't want the homeless around. That's the reason why, too.
Zero jurisdiction, zero.
They don't want no homeless people around. That's why they have
Yeah,
private
this one's
security.
doing it too.
These businesses have.
See all that ammonia leaking out into the street that they're squeegeeing from the bars.
I was trying to cross over.
How? Oh, him? Okay, I thought you said you.
No.
So,
The guy.
yeah, this is nasty. Muy nastios.
They're not supposed to be doing this,
Muy
right?
cochina.
What kind of,
Yeah, they're not supposed to do that.
These clubs get a
The ice, maybe, probably not. But I mean,
Do
because
these
I
clubs
worked in
get a-
bars, I can tell you.
Do they get a fine or what happens?
They don't get anything. It's been going like this. They've been polluting the river, Waller Creek, and which leads down to San Antonio. Like
Yeah.
our water goes downstream, and other municipalities, corporations have to clean it to make drinking water out of it.
Yeah.
So it costs. It's just pollution. It kills flora and fauna.
She even said out of her mouth that they made this decision to
Yeah.
do this. 'Cause
I
what
mean, I
happened-
wanted to get to the horse's mouth. I found the horse.
What happened to the and what happened in New Orleans? That's what they did. This.
I actually didn't follow those news stories, so I don't know what happened really.
There was a guy in a truck. He plowed into, I guess, the crowd. of people.
Yeah, we had that happen
In
in
New Orleans.
Austin already, and they didn't make any response.
Yeah.
So all I know is
I think there was.
it's a block party, and now it's not a block party. Now everybody's in
That's what she
cages,
said.
all backed up
No more
together.
block party.
And she said, yeah, and she said that she can't prevent people from shooting up the town. So that didn't do anything to prevent that.
Yeah, this doesn't prevent.
Yeah, it's like from someone having it just puts us closer together, so we get shot easier.
Yeah.
We can't, avoid the bullets anymore.
Yeah.
But the main thing it does is it puts everybody together that's partying, and they bump into each other. And with the cops there creating all the aggression in the medulla oblongata, it creates violence, which supports police tickets, arrests, and beatings, and it gives them something to do. So it's self-fulfilling prophecy that they've created a situation, a Hegelian dialectic, you could say, so that they can have arrests, shoot people, do all the things they've been doing that we've been seeing, and now they can do more of it because they got everybody together, and then they can get more money for the next program for police and get all the training. It's just about money. It's not about public
That's all
safety.
it's about. Yeah.
Money and officer
See what they did.
ego, officer power,
Their ego and
empowering officers.
Yeah. And what they did is they put people closer to the vehicles. Yeah.
Yeah, they put people closer to the vehicles. These are
They
pretty
meet
cool.
together now.
These are big, like
It's not
6
safe.
by 6.
It's
These are
not
big.
safe. How is it safe when a vehicle and people are now closer together?
You know, I also didn't see any of our street friends out. So what's going on with that? I didn't see Trans Am
They pushed them out.
the other day. I
think they swept them out.
I think they've been sweeping downtown and getting rid of people.
They don't want the.
There goes the amplified
They don't
music
want
on a
people to-
pedicab. It's against the law to have amplified music out after 10:30. They arrested me for that last South by Southwest last year, I guess it was.
Oh, yeah.
Has it been 2 years now?
I think
It's
it's.
almost 2 years. Yeah, I'm about to sue them. I'm about to sue APD for that because they lied on the affidavit. They perjured themselves. They said I refused to stop playing music when my music was off. There's like all these body cams and my video. We had like 3 or 4 videos ourselves, and they're all the same. They all show that I had already unplugged. I told them I'd unplug. I was packing up, and then Officer Spees, this bad cop downtown that harasses pedicabbers, he was telling me, "Oh, so you're refusing?" I said, "No, you're a lying sack of shit." And they put it on the record that I told him he was lying, and I called him a lying sack of shit, and he was, and he is, and he does,
Yeah.
and he's just another bad cop. He's got the Richard Spencer haircut, another white supremacist cop. And this guy's got tattoos. He thinks he's cool. But like going after people that are musicians in Austin is not cool. It's the opposite of cool. What would they do if Willie Nelson was playing? Would they beat him up? They say they would. Hey y'all, we'll be back if anything turns up. We're done. Have a good night, y'all. I hope it was educational. Hope you liked the police chief. Sorry I've been cussing, but I have trauma, PTSD from my dog being shot and all the police oppression, and I don't like being lied to. I don't like seeing violence used against people. It bugs me. Yeah, we're down this way. So I don't like seeing it. Namaste, y'all. Be safe.